Hi, everybody. All right, pay attention to this one because this one's important, folks. The House has recognized a bill being put together that could drop oil prices down below $35 a barrel. Pre-2009 prices, to be exact. And this is actually getting to a point where we're going to start seeing like countries go absolutely bonkers that we're doing this to the economy, and this is supposed to be the one thing done before everything collapses. And we've heard that 1,000 times, so we know that that pretty much isn't the idea, but they got to bring down one system in order to put another one up. So the idea that this would even be done is kind of right then and there in plain sight. The U.S. House of Representatives on Friday overwhelmingly passed a bill to lift a 40-year ban on crude oil exports, told Reuters reporters. The bill must still pass in the Senate before President Obama can sign it. The announcement comes as oil prices are hovering as low as 2008's. U.S. crude benchmark WTI was trading at 35 per barrel, and Brent 37.04 a barrel at 4 p.m. GMT on Friday. So this is actually pretty awesome. And this is basically the situation right here. From RT, urgent, crude falls below $35 per barrel for the first time since 2009. For nearly 2 years, oil producers have been lobbying Congress to lift the ban on oil exports, claiming it would eliminate market distortions and stimulate the U.S. economy. And this also allows us to sell, ladies and gentlemen, oil cheaper than most other countries. Remember, we have all those reserves. We could easily sell those at like $15, $10, even $11 a barrel, which would be insane, but you get the idea. We'd be able to compete with China, Saudi Arabia, any number of countries on a supermarket level. However, American crude producers may not be willing to export oil if their prices stay low. If a barrel is more expensive to produce than the market price, it is more likely that U.S. oil companies will slow production and keep it in the domestic markets. So that's another thing too, folks. This would allow us to hoard shitloads of oil and basically crash the system. This is basically what they want, and you just heard that coming down the pipeline. If you didn't, let me read it again. American crude producers may not be willing to export oil if the prices stay low. If a barrel is more expensive to produce than the market price, it is more likely that U.S. oil companies will slow production and keep it on the domestic market. In other words, if we stop shipping internationally, folks, that makes everybody want our oil more. Drop the prices, drop the prices, drop the prices. Okay, fine, we'll deal with you. Here it is at $11 a barrel. Here it is at $20 a barrel. Oh, well, we are Saudi Arabia. We cannot pay these prices. Yes, you can, and yes, you will. And we're sorry that it's not $280 a barrel anymore, but oh well. So this is one of the things, folks. I doubt it's going to ever do anything, but this is supposed to be pretty good info. And right now everything's at or around 35 a barrel. So you remember when it was $180 a barrel? Guys are making money like left and right. Now they're going to be like, oh shit, and everything's going to come to a halt. Because nobody's going to be able to send it internationally, because to send a freighter, folks, it's like, I don't know, $100 million or 100, let's say $10 million to ship a freighter, even 2 countries over. And if your goods only cost $5 million, you cannot have a freighter run oil 3 countries over, which means it halts the international economy. Understand, folks, our current system is based on the petrodollar. If we hoard it all domestically, just as every other country will, because they can't ship it internationally, it brings the system to a crash. Think about that, folks. May never, ever, 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 ever happen, but think about it. Thank you.